Hi guys, so welcome to the tutorial. In this tutorial I will guide you through the necessary steps which will help you bring the most FPS out of CSGO, and just follow me. So we will not do any major changes like changing registry files or anything, that will be tough to revert. We will not do anything like that. you know just we will just tweak some minor Windows changes which will help you in every game, not just CSGO, to get more FPS, whether it is CSGO or Valorant, whatever. So just follow along. So first we'll go to this PC, click on properties, then we'll go to advanced system settings. In the advanced tab you'll find the word performance. Click on performance settings, visual effects. There are three options. Let Windows choose adjust for best appearance, adjust for best performance. We'll click on adjust for best performance, click on apply, then OK, that's done. Then we'll go to startup apps. Okay, then we'll close anything which is not required. Okay, like the Adobe suite or the daemon tools, Discord. It is like when it is not required, to like boot on with the PC. Like IDM is required to boot on with the PC. The mouse software is required, antivirus is required, sound service is required, and Steam and Vanguard. Like Steam, I play CS:GO a lot, so like I've like let Steam be on, and Vanguard has a very low impact, so I'll let it be off. Okay. So the next thing we'll do is that go to start options, write background apps, and we'll close everything that's not required. Okay, the calculator, camera, HP Smart, Microsoft Edge, Microsoft Store. These are not required, to run in the background. Like you use it and then you close it. That's done. You don't need, your camera to running to continue run in the background, or your HP Smart or Microsoft Edge, whatever. So don't close anything which you do not know. Okay, don't close anything which you do not know. Okay, if you are very confident about something, okay, like after closing this it won't have an issue or it won't cause any problems, only close that. Don't close anything else. Okay, then we'll go to start menu, click on settings, and go to the gaming options, and we'll close everything in the gaming options. Okay, from the Xbox game bar, turn this off. Go to captures, turn this off, turn this off. Go to game mode and turn this off. Okay, this is a major hindrance in like in all the games which you run on Windows 10, because the Windows 10 optimization is not that good. Okay, then what we'll do is that we'll clear junk apps. Right, stem files, close it. I've been deleted. Then you go to percent and percent, delete the same, and then you go to prefetch and you delete the same. Okay, Windows plus R, and then you write temp, percent and prefetch. Okay, so that is done for the Windows settings. Next we look into the NVIDIA control panel. So what you need to do is that you will sorry yeah, you will open the NVIDIA control panel. Okay, first you go up here, adjust image settings with preview, and click use the advanced 3D image settings. Okay, click this. Okay. And then go to manage 3D settings. Okay, in the program settings, select your game, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Let image sharpening be off. Don't mess with it, because it can really tamper your display if you haven't chosen the correct specific values. The enemies will be a lot camouflaged. It will be a tough time to see you. It will be a tough time for you to see them. So that's an issue, so let it be off. If you want to mess with it, you can mess with it. This will not cause any major FPS issues. Ambient occlusion, this is one of the most important like features. Set this to performance. Now for unknown reasons, I don't know why, every time you switch on your PC, okay, this performance turns back to global off. Okay, so it is just a 2 minute process every time you turn on your PC, not even a 2 minute, 30 seconds process. Set this to performance again, because this will cause a massive FPS boost. Okay, and then set to anti-stereotypic filtering to application control, anti-aliasing gamma correction to on, anti-aliasing mode to application control, anti-aliasing transparency to off. CUDA GPUs should be all low latency mode. Now, a lot of people have claimed that low latency mode, reduces latency and stuff, but it comes with a cost. Low latency mode reduces your latency a lot, okay, but it reduces latency at the cost of your frame rates. So, if you don't want any latency, my first recommendation would be to use a gaming mouse, so that you have no latency. You know, so that is the only thing. Use a gaming mouse. You use a proper monitor, like a 60 hertz. If you are using a 60 hertz monitor with an IPS display, obviously you will have latency. But you have a TN panel display, then there won't be so much latency. But even if it's 60 hertz, then yes, there will be some latency. The panel of a monitor matters a lot. So you always like buy a TN panel if you're trying to get into gaming and stuff, and buy a gaming mouse. So low latency mode, you know these it's like whenever I turn this on, whenever I turn this to ultra, I get at least 20 fps drop. So I suggest that you don't turn this on, keep this off. Max frame rate should be off, mffa should be off. OpenGL rendering GPU, select to your GPU minus 1660 Ti. Power management mode should be maximum. Preferred refresh rate should be highest available. Shader cache should be always on. The texture filtering, and any stereopic sample option should be on. Negative LOD bias, turn it to allow. Texture filtering quality should be high performance. Okay. Trilinear optimization should be on, and threaded optimization. Now, when you turn this off, you will have no some FPS drops. If you have a CPU which has more threads, then if it has at least four threads, if it has at least four threads, then I suggest you to turn this on, because it will make use of those threads, and it will give you at least 10 FPS more than what you are getting. Okay, thread optimization, and then triple buffer and vsync should be absolutely turned off. A lot of people have complained that they get screen tearing issues. Just turn off vsync, turn off low latency mode, and you're good to go. No matter how much fps you get in CSGO, the source engine is not that powerful that it will cause screen tearing issues. If you play AAA titles, screen tearing will happen. But if you're not playing any AAA titles, just playing CSGO or Valorant, screen tearing is not an issue. Just turn off vsync and turn off this low latency mode, and you're good to go. And then you go to configure surround and physics. Yeah, then sorry, then click on apply and OK. Configure surround and physics, and select under the physics settings, select the processor to your GPU. Okay, it will be auto select, but don't select auto select. If like your GPU, if you have a powerful GPU and you are GPU bound, then always select the 1660 like the GPU which you have. And these are the settings. You can look into it once again, pause the video anytime you feel like, and like apply the same. Okay, the next setting which you do is that you go to GeForce experience, and click on drivers, and always update your drivers. Okay, if your driver is updated, then go to settings, and turn off the in-game overlay. Okay, this causes a massive FPS drop, but I'm recording right now, so I cannot turn it off. So just turn off the in-game overlay. Okay. The next thing which you do is that you click on Steam, go to your library, select CSGO. Okay, and you know, turn this off. Enable Steam overlay while in game. Turn this off. It will like help you. And in the launch options, there is just no wait, no joy. Like I have a 144 hertz monitor, so I use frequency 144. If you have a 60 hertz monitor, you can it won't matter like to write anything if you have a 60 hertz monitor. But if you have greater than 60 hertz, then just write frequency and then the number. Console high plus max FPS 0. And, I'll like put this text in the description. Just put this in the launch options as it is. No need to change anything. Okay, and enable Steam game overlay. Just uncheck it and you're good. Then go to Steam, then settings. Okay, what you need to do is that click on interface and click on enable GPU accelerated rendering in web views. Just close this. Okay, and yeah, that's it. And after this you need to restart your Steam. So just yeah, restart it. It's good. Then what you need to do is like if you're using apps like Discord and with Google Chrome, which you are obviously using, so just go open your Chrome and go to settings. Click on advanced and accessibility and turn use hardware acceleration when available. Turn this off. Okay, and then open your Discord. Click on settings, click on appearance, and if turn off hardware acceleration and also turn off developer mode. Developer mode will be turned off. Don't turn it on, and turn off hardware acceleration. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Clear the system tray. And the next thing which you do is you launch Counter Strike Global Offensive or CSGO, and you just go to your settings, click on video. Okay, set the brightness according to you, aspect ratio as per you want it, and display mode should be full screen. Okay, it will be full screen window, but don't select a full screen window, set to full screen. Okay, and these are the most important settings. Global shadow quality should be very low, model texture detail low, texture streaming. If you have a weak CPU or an old CPU, turn it to yes. But if you have something in the I series like the i3, i5, i7, don't turn it on. Okay, let it be disabled. Effect detail low, shader detail low, boost player contrast. Like a lot of people are having FPS issues when they turn this on. So if you're having FPS issues when you turn this on, like turn it to off. But if you're not having any issues, like you can just enable it. In my case, I'm not having massive FPS drops. Just 2 or 3 FPS. That's it. Multi-core rendering should be on. Multi-sampling anti-aliasing should be none. FXAA should be enabled. Okay, now this setting, everybody says that if you have a weak GPU you should turn this off, but for weird reasons whenever I have turned this off I have got low like around 15 to 20 FPS drops. Okay, because my PC is GPU bound. So if you have a GPU bound system, don't turn this off. Okay, if you have a CPU bound system, turn this off. But if you have a GPU bound system, don't turn this off. Keep this on. Now GPU bound, it means that your GPU is more stronger than your CPU. Okay, and texture filtering mode should be bilinear, and the bottom three should be disabled. Okay, and if you are going for massive, still like you get less than 100 fps and you want something more, then you click on advanced 3D audio processing and set this to off. But I'm getting, like as you can see, around 500 600 fps in the menu, and like in game I get around 300 fps, so I will let this be turned on. Okay, then what you do is that close CSGO, that's it. And install MSI Afterburner. Okay, what you need to do in MSI Afterburner is that click on settings. Okay, click on fan, and this will be unchecked, and there will be no graph out here. Just check this. Okay, and you set the graph as per I have set mine. For 30 degrees the fan speed should be 60%, 40 degrees 70%, for 70 70 degrees the fan speed should be 100%. So this aggressive nature of my graph is due to the cooler your GPU is, there will be no thermal throttling. The GPU will last long, and you will get more FPS, of course. Okay, now if you are still getting less FPS, less than 100, install MSI Afterburner and turn this power limit. Just click on this and boost it to like full, like the maximum limit 210. Okay, and just do that. Okay, and click on apply. Okay, this is not overclocking. Okay, this is just like turning the power limit of your GPU. It is fine with NVIDIA cards, but don't do it on AMD, because I don't know about AMD. You need to check some videos about AMD, so don't do it on AMD. With NVIDIA, it is just fine. Okay, so just do that. Okay, and yeah, if you are doing this, okay, you need to have that fan graph which I just showed you. So that's it. Okay, and yeah, sorry, one more thing. Like on the startup, click on this, or start with Windows, so that every time you click on turn on NVIDIA, this MSI Afterburner, every time you turn on your Windows, MSI Afterburner will run automatically, and you will get that fan control. Okay, so that's it. Enjoy, boys, and if you have any other queries, just ask me in the this comment in the like comment box, and I will reply to your queries. Thank you so much.